And breaking news, the centre has filed a fresh affidavit before the Delhi High Court against WhatsApp. The centre says here that WhatsApp, Facebook cannot challenge the new IT rules before the court as they are foreign entities. Now, do remember the WhatsApp's new privacy policy does allow sharing of info with Facebook that can harm national security. Harmony is what the center here underscores. We do have our colleague Ananya who's tracking that story, and he joins us right now. And you will be reading more details of that affidavit also on your screens in the meantime. Ananya, first up, why don't you tell us highlights of the center's affidavit, and what does the center really say about this very contentious issue?
Well, yes, remember that the WhatsApp and Facebook had approached the Delhi High Court challenging the IT rules that were put in by the central government. As we see this, a fresh affidavit has been filed by the center in the same matter, clearly saying that it has filed the affidavit against WhatsApp, clearly saying that the WhatsApp doesn't have any right, in fact, to challenge the new IT rules because, A, they are foreign companies and they do not fall under the gambit of the Article 226 or 32, which allows them to either approach the Delhi High Court or the Supreme Court respectively. Second of all, the major and the biggest point, the biggest allegation, or what I can say, the biggest statement coming in from the central government is that the WhatsApp's new privacy policy, which was it's still a question and is a controversial issue. It has been clearly stated by the central government that the WhatsApp's new privacy policy is against the national security and can harm the harmony of the nation and also the sovereignty of India. Because, in fact, if you remember that the new privacy policy of the WhatsApp had clearly stated that the data of users would be shared with Facebook, the parent company which owns WhatsApp, which the central government has now said that the new privacy policy of the messaging company has come in as a threat to the fundamental rights of the citizen of India. Secondly, it is coming in as a hindrance in the national security because if the data would be shared, that can be really used for any religious or electoral purposes. If you remember that capping of elections can take place. In fact, there can be a threat to national security as well because the data would be going out to a foreign company which is not even having an office in India. It's not even having a personal address in India. Hence, it would become a threat to the national security. These are the big statements coming in from the central government. Apart from that, it has also stated that WhatsApp is challenging the IT rules, but the specific provision that WhatsApp is challenging is that messages can be traced if a court's order is there or a senior government order is there. But it has defended it, saying that this rule is completely for preventing rape crimes in India because if any such info is shared by any chance and by any of the social media platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram, it can immediately be removed by a court's order, and it can prevent in preventing the rape crimes.
Okay.